teammates, and they rave about...
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. A lot of experience out on that floor in front of us, Brent. Your career spanned 14 seasons. Talk about how you saw the game differently as a veteran player versus the first couple years in the NBA.
Well, I saw it from the bench, quite frankly, as a veteran, Kevin.
No, wait a minute. Now, hold on now. I know that's not altogether true.
I think the game just slows down. You start to understand that there is a tempo and a rhythm, not only to any given quarter, but any given game and any given season. So it's really, Kevin, about the idea of it slowing down. And I did sit on the bench towards the end, Kevin. That is true.
A little bit.
14's still a good number.
But it turned out well for you.
Well, I get to sit next to you.
Well, it's a lot of fun. You're right. It's a lot of fun. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl up there with Rudy Gay. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's White in at the two-guard spot. And for Miami, they've got Myers Leonard. Oladipo is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's DeRozan. Gay right side. Shoots over Leonard. That's good from Gay on the assist from DeRozan.
Well, he's dialed in right now in the in-between game. I'd love to see Rudy Gay capitalize there.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Kicks it to Butler. With the teardrop, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now here's Gay over Leonard. Gay can't hit. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Leonard. He can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. DeRozan in the corner. Fires for three. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. Back to Poeltl. Another shot, and the layup is good.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Now here's Dragic. Butler from outside. Rebound by Murray.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Count the basket.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's the teardrop. Oladipo misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
The Heat trail by 4. There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. The alley-oop finish is off the mark.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, one thing you can say about the Heat team, very long and very athletic.
That helped them really stay competitive in a lot of games. But when you can't shoot the ball, really, really hard to come back in games where there's teams firing away from 3 and you can't mount any sort of offensive comeback.
Now here's Adebayo. That's a 2 from Butler. San Antonio with the rebound. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
First first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Murray against Dragic. There's the pass to Butler. Can they get it? Rebound by Murray.
And this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Wasted no time on that one. White's got 6 points.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Dragic against Murray. Teardrop shot, and Dragic puts it in.
That's an effective floater Goran Dragic just threw up there. Totally caught the defense by surprise.
San Antonio leading by 8. Murray outside. Pass to White. Outside DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
And both free throws good for White. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Dragic. Passes it to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot from downtown. Good on the triple.
Oladipo finding his range now, Kevin.
Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 6 points for Gay.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Oladipo for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Dragic after the basket by San Antonio. He kicks it to Butler. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dragic against Murray. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. And Goran Dragic gets the 3. Dragic has got 5 now.
And that's why you have to love how good a floor general Dragic can be. Fantastic pick and roll there.
Here's Murray. The shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Dragic taking his time here. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Could we say Dragic has deceptive strength? Showed a little bit off right there getting to the basket.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
That one misses for Dragic. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Dragic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Gay. And the rejection by Leonard.
There's some good commitment for Myers Leonard on defense there. Gets his hands up and swats that one away.
Murray against Dragic. Butler on the way for the three. They get it back. Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mills is checked in. The pass to Gay. And they double up Gay. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Mills from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dragic. Dishes it to Oladipo. Butler on the wing. Covered by Mills. Shots good from Butler.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Now here's Mills. Two points. That one goes. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, becoming more and more complete on the offensive end, Mills shows he can shoot it off the bounce, keeping the defender honest.
Dragic with it. He's got 10. Bertle with the double team. Leonard kicks to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Bertle pulls it down. Bertle's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Bounce pass, Butler. Oladipo against White. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got his 2nd basket of the game.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
To the paint, here's Gay. No good that time. Great D that time from Leonard. The Heat trail by 3. Oladipo outside. Dragic kicks to Oladipo. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Outside Dragic. It's Oladipo on the wing. Passes to Adebayo. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
One thing you notice about Leonard, he shouldn't be just a good outside shooter. He has the wingspan and verticality to be a factor at the rim.
Now here's Mills. From the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Miami. They're on an 18-6 run. They now take the lead. And it's 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Mills passes to White. 41 seconds left to play in the first. the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Love seeing Pirtle attack the glass, especially when he goes for the putback jam.
Dragic the pass to Oladipo. Low block shot, and Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo. And 12 points for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
DeRozan finds Gay. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Mills. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Marquee matchup tonight. Jimmy Butler says he loves to go up against the best.
I'm one that if you're the best in the world, I want to see it, and I wake up for these games. I want to know, how do you do it, and you're going to have to do it every night when you go up against me.
That's the hard-working mentality Butler provides, a two-way threat, Greg, who wants to dominate the top players at his position.
And Butler's really embraced being a leader. You can tell he lives for these types of matchups and games.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Medu. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then it's Mills, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Now, here's DeRozan. Now the pass to Forbes. Pass to Medu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league coming a long way?
What an impact.
Massive. Yes. And what you're seeing, too, over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
This two-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been just... You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. None can't get it to fall. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Passes it to Medu to the inside. Here's Lyles. That one, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. The Heat trail by 4. And Jones has it in the corner. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Medu. DeRozan against Jones. And DeRozan, here we go. The shot off that time.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Mills with it. Leonard picks him up. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Robinson passes to Nunn. Right side Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Trying to get open is Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 12 points in the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jones from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Mills. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills, now with a decade in the NBA.
6 foot nothing. And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not
Take a break.
back down.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Mills.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And both free throws good for Mills. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. Do you ever think that's going to happen?
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the division.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Nunn, covered by Lyles. And the basket by Jones.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Spurs trail by 3. Passes it to Lyles. Here is Forbes. Right side to DeRozan. That one misses. Good D by Jones. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Derek Jones gets talked about a lot in terms of his dunking prowess and the way that he can get up in the air and maybe make a poster and a memory in the flash of an eye. But beyond the dunks, he's done a good job of really improving his game since coming into the league in 2016.
DeRozan against Jones. And Mills kicks to Lyles. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lyles passes to Mills. Puts it up from 17. And it's Miami with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hey, Brent, for Derek Jones, he saw the floor a good amount in his first full season with the Miami Heat.
Derek Jones is somebody that the Miami Heat continue to explore, and I guess if you're within that organization in Miami for a number of seasons, they like something about your competitive spirit, and that's where Derrick Jones has probably found a home here in Miami.
Mills passes to Medu. Jones against DeRozan. Over Jones. And Jones sends it back. And Jones slams it home.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
DeRozan against Leonard. DeRozan's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough. Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Mills looking it over. Can they get it? And it's sent back by Leonard.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
They get it again. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The Heat shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Heat. Pirtle, he's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, Bam at 6'10" might be a little bit undersized, but there's something in his activity on a nightly basis, Kevin, that feels like he plays bigger. Just a pogo stick, gets around, covers some ground laterally, and does a great job of both protecting the rim and finishing strong.
Here's Mills. And with Adebayo and finishing plays, Brent, he is a terrific dunker.
No doubt. Guys are looking for him all over the rim, and you could throw it just about anywhere, and Bam is going to go up and just look for that. Bam right on you. Great energy, great athleticism, and continues to find ways in which he can make solid offensive contributions for the Heat.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Nunn. Plays it in off the breakaway. And the Heat lead by 16.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Leonard. Shots good by Mills.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Iguodala, the pass to Nunn. Back to Iguodala. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And Walker's got the ball here for San Antonio. Pass to Perth. Kicks to DeRozan. Count that one. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here's Nunn. No good there. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Now Mills. He has 6. Pass to Wiles. Walker with it. Leonard picks him up. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Spurs have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Butler. He's checked in for Jones. Spurs also with the sub. DeJounte Murray. He's checked in for Patty Mills. He hits both from the stripe. Here's none. And the pass to Butler. He kicks it to Iguodala. Leonard dishes to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Outside Butler. There's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Murray outside. Butler against DeRozan. Murray outside. Passes it to Wiles. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. He's covered by Murray. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's San Antonio. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. And it's DeRozan missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Iguodala, the pass to Nunn. Iguodala against Murray. Inside, Adebayo. And Pirtle sends it back. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And they pick up 2. Walker's got 4 this quarter. Timeout called, the Heat. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
.133 left in the first half of basketball. Iguodala outside. Pass to Nunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. The Spurs making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And the second free throw, good. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Murray surveying the D. And there's the feed to Walker. And it's denied.
a slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago, so they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Nunn passes to Iguodala. Shoots over Walker. Iguodala, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Walker against Iguodala. Pass to Murray. Back to Walker. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's 7 points for Walker. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
San Antonio trailing here. Dragic is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Here's Dragic. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Right side, White. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. The shot's good. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And Butler looking like the Tasmanian devil on the break. You can't give him any room to run, or you might get your feelings hurt.
Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 15. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. White, wide open. He fires. They get the rebound. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is so quick at moving to the hoop after the screen. Just awesome mobility rolling to the basket.
Dragic against Murray. Dragic kicks to Butler. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The pass to White. Gay scanning before. Right side to DeRozan. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board movement. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Good work there as it goes.
Timeout.
Adebayo's got 21.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Maybe not the biggest name in free agency, but Jimmy Butler, definitely a star player on the market.
A handful of teams were very interested in him, expressed interest in playing for Miami, and got his wish via sign and trade. We'll see if he can make them a contender in the East.
Murray against Dragic. Murray the pass to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Oladipo against White. Oladipo the pass to Adebayo, and he makes good on the layup. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to DeRozan. Oladipo against White. Feeds to Gay. Great D that time from Leonard.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Dragic the pass to Leonard. Oladipo against White. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Gay. The dish now to Murray. Pass to Pirtle. Out to the wing. Dragic against Murray. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Oladipo. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Trains the three-pointer. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Murray against Dragic. Murray the pass to White. Outside DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. No good from Gay. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Dragic against Murray. And here's White. He's got 10. Poked loose. Gay is double. DeRozan on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Jones checked in for the Heat. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Mills has checked in. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Gay. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Gay's got 16.
Rudy Gay being assertive right now has a lot of confidence in that jumper.
Dragic against Pirtle. Shoots from the high post, and Butler gets it to go on the assist from Dragic. 10 points for Jimmy Butler. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And White kicks to Pirtle. Now the pass to Mills. Clock at 4. Good work defensively by Jones. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Dragic gets the bucket.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Outside DeRozan. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Medu, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Nunn can't get it to fall. Spurs trail by 3. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Adebayo against DeRozan. It's deflected. Now here's Butler. And they double up Butler. Left side, Jones. Here's Nunn. The rebound by Medu.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Right side, Jones. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Such great timing from Oladipo on the weak side to find that alley-oop. Great communication there.
Got a piece of it. DeRozan scanning the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Spurs have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Passes to Nunn. Back to Oladipo. Jones trying to get open.
Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside DeRozan. Kicks it to Mills for the lead. Offensive rebound. Forbes the pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Here's Lyles. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Lyles got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Nunn passes to Jones. Fires from deep. Nunn can't get it to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Rosen dishes to Forbes. Pass to Mills. Lyles with it. He goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lyles got 7 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
And Oladipo, here we go. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Pass to Lyles. To the wing right side. Mills passes to DeRozan. Good on the shot. DeRozan's got 11 in the second half.
And you want to talk about high volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Butler on the wing. High arcing shot. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Free throw good. Adebayo. He doesn't get the second one. San Antonio leading. Mills with it. 6 points for him. To the wing on the left. Forbes. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Heat shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn, covered by Mills. Looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the way-in. Nunn's got 5 now. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And they double up DeRozan. Shots good by Lyles. He's got 9. Lyles gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Nunn, covered by Mills. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Lyles. Outside DeRozan. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Medu can't hit. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Heat with the lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, Rudy Gay is out there with Lyles. And it's Mills. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. Now here's Mills. Guarded closely. For 3. Nunn grabs the board. The Heat leading by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Leonard, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 5. To the inside. And finished off by Gay.
And while he's better known for scoring than playing the PG position in a traditional sense, Patty Mills becoming a better playmaker.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The pass to Gay. Gay is doubled. Inside, Forbes goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Oladipo against Walker. Outside Leonard. The tray. Rebound San Antonio. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Forbes to tie it up. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Lyles. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. White finds Murray. Now here is Pirtle. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Capable of playing either forward. The versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
The first one falls. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Both good from the line that time. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 1-point game. To the inside. Adebayo. Rebound San Antonio.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Well, the defender caught out of position. Leonard recognized it quickly and took advantage.
First free throw is good.
One of the better free throw shooting bigs in the NBA. The challenge for Leonard as he develops is to try to get to the line a few more times.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Murray outside. He dishes it to Walker. Pirtle trying to get open. Walker's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
That free throw, no good.
You know, and Butler wasn't a starter until midway through his second season. But since then, his minutes have gone up, and his productivity has gone way up.
And he's good on the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Murray kicks to Walker. Poked away. Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
Murray against Dragic. Murray, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Dragic kicks to Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Dragic against Murray. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dragic is running. Kept alive. Here's Oladipo, and they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
To the paint, here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Spurs trail by 7. Murray right side. Dragic comes with the double team. Walker against Butler. Walker the pass to Pirtle. Out to White. Shot clock at 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. To the middle, here's Pirtle. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 7. Oladipo outside. He kicks it to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Oladipo outside. Leonard with no one around. Here's Adebayo. He shoots again. The kick outside to Butler. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 7. To the left side wing. Outside, White. Gay trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for White. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Adebayo. And Pirtle pulls it down. And DeRozan. Here we go. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Dragic dishes to Oladipo. Butler finds Dragic. Leonard trying to break free. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. White the pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And guarding Pirtle is never easy. He's got so many moves and ways to get defenders to be overly physical with him.
He misses the free throw.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
He hits the second from the line.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Now Dragic. Butler on the wing. And they double up Butler. Shot clock at 6. Count that bucket. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Butler loves getting close to the basket. Once he's down low, he uses that strength and quick release to get shots off.
Murray kicks to White. The 10-footer. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pirtle. Miami grabs the miss. Inside, here's Butler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why, Kevin, is the change of speeds. I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic similar. Great use of speed change.
That free throw good from Butler. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
To the middle, here's Gay. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two.
Well, seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
Free throw good from Gay. And both free throws good for Gay. Miami leading by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Over to the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And that one falls for White. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Miami. At one point, they led by 16. Dragic dishes to Butler. Oladipo against White. And Oladipo kicks to Dragic. And rebounds again.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one. 5 on the clock. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Missed it, even after all those chances.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Such a fearless player when the team needs it most. Rudy Gay coming through.
Pirtle with the steal. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's an incredible play from Goran Dragic. What a shot.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Murray against Dragic. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 25 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball. Confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
DeRozan against Butler. Over in the corner, White. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Wide open look here for Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Oladipo outside. Over White. And it's off the back rim. No good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. It's DeRozan with the drive. It's good.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Miami's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 1. 52 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. The layup off target.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough. Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
White against Oladipo. To stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here. So he gets them both. .24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer, Butler. Off target from downtown. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2